This is the Airfish 8, and it's a plane that's designed to fly right above the water. The purpose of this plane is to make transportation on water both faster and safer. The Airfish 8 is so safe that it can land without the pilot's help. There's an augmented reality program that allows professionals to see where pipes and cables lie underground. This is Portugal, home to some of the biggest waves in the world. This camera crew documents the dangerous job of rescuing surfers that fall off their boards. These are tumbleweeds, and they are extremely efficient at moving in the wind. Sometimes they cluster together, and they have the ability to take over entire towns. A few days ago, a city in California was completely taken over by a tumbleweed migration. This is the largest no-kill dog shelter in the world, located in Costa Rica. There's over 600 dogs here that visitors and volunteers can play with. This is Malibu, California, where the weather is always perfect. Sometimes turtle shells break when they're laid, but if they're lucky and placed in perfect conditions, the turtle can still grow and survive. This bread hates mustard because whenever you put mustard on it, it falls right off. So what's going on here is that this piece of bread was sprayed with a hydrophobic coating. This coating can be applied to pretty much anything and you'll see similar results. The United States Navy currently owns the most powerful railgun in the world. This gun has the ability to launch a projectile over 200 miles in the air by using magnetism and electricity. This elephant herd wandered into farmland and started eating the crops, so local farmers shot arrows at the elephants and many were wounded. This baby elephant stayed by his friend's side while volunteers helped to remove the arrows. This is flame weed control, where farmers use tanks of propane to burn unwanted pests or weeds. I know that this looks like a painting, but it's not. This is what the true beauty of Iceland looks like. In case you didn't know, this is how solar panels are cleaned. These guys removed the back wheels from this car and replaced them with wheels from a cart. This is the Kelly Slater Surf Ranch, which is located right in the middle of California farmland. This giant device that looks like a train pushes water to create the perfect wave every single time. This is called a 3D zoetrope, which makes still figures come to life by spinning them really fast. This company made a spoon that's specifically designed to make it easier for people with disabilities to eat. Time-lapse footage of Thanos being created using a 3D printer. This is a washing machine that's designed for people that don't have electricity. That's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys again very Elderly people frequently break their hips when they fall down, so a company developed these airbags designed to protect hips. When this device senses that a person is falling, the airbags automatically deploy. This same sort of technology is being used on people who ride motorcycles. There's a hotel in South Africa where elephants come right up to the pool for a drink. This is called a derma clip, which helps heal wounds without using any stitches. These researchers were studying a group of beluga whales when they noticed something strange. One of the whales was actually a narwhal. This narwhal has been swimming with the same group of whales for over 3 years. About 3 months ago, a new type of rock was discovered in Lake Superior in the United States. These are called euperlites. They look like regular boring rocks until they're placed underneath an ultraviolet light.
This is what they look like with those. You can see there's a couple different patterns going on. Fluoresce very brightly under long wave UV. Quite a few different flavors. White light back on. And take the UV away.
Oh my goodness me! It's a smooth knobtail gecko. And it's very beautiful and I love geckos. They're very cute. Yeah, this guy's very cute. He's so cute. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I found one. I've never seen one of these in the wild before.
This is a peacock mantis shrimp, and they're one of the most fearsome predators in the animal kingdom. They hunt for food by punching other animals to death. They have the fastest punch ever recorded at speeds of over 50 miles per hour. Their punch is so strong that they can break through the glass walls of aquariums. A zoo installed a new security camera, and it scared the snow leopard.
Underwater?
This rhino ran right up to this photographer and demanded belly rubs. This is called the double wrench method, which is a super simple way to break open a lock.
And then the second one at a 90-degree angle. So let's see what happens when we try this. Okay, looks like we broke something, but it's not completely open. Let's try that one more time. There we go.
Sometime in the 1st century, a nomadic tribe in Saudi Arabia carved this tomb from a giant rock. There's over 100 other similar tombs scattered throughout the desert. These tombs were built for the wealthiest and most important members of their society. This is how a sea cucumber eats. They walk on the floor and throw sand in their mouth and digest whatever organic matter they can find.
And what we see the holothurian doing here again is consuming sediment.
They are able to eviscerate their guts, for example, and that will then stick to the predator and confuse them.
Happy baking, everyone. Here we have some brioche dough, which goes into a bun divider. Push this down, divide it, and now we're going to round it for a few seconds. And voila, you have equal 36 pieces.
This company made a device that allows you to create and animate your own holograms.
And you look at it and you interact with it. There's no funky headgear, there's no extended setup.
This beverage company designed a vending machine that gets stuck on purpose. The vending machine is designed this way because the drink tastes better after it is shaken. This person was arrested and placed in the front seat of a police car. When the officers were busy talking, she took off with the car.
What is she doing? Stop! Stop! David 136, suspect just stole my vehicle.
After a few minutes, she was tracked down and captured.
This will be tougher to steal. This is one of our updated, hard to steal models.
This person was cleaning their car when another car came out of nowhere. The victim didn't experience any major injuries as the driver of the vehicle claimed to have pressed the gas instead of the brake pedal. A company in Australia is trying to design a wave machine on a lake so people can go surfing. Many countries such as South Korea have a big problem with hidden cameras being used in public bathrooms. In order to make sure that their privacy is safe, many people are using cameras that find hidden cameras.
These special red lights are specifically engineered to bounce off the reflective surface, which all camera lenses have, no matter how big or small they may be.
Let's put it down. I need to put the bowl down nice and gentle.
These art students made Halloween costumes of famous and iconic paintings. I know a few months ago I made a video about the tallest statue in the world, but it looks like India just built one that's even taller. The Statue of Unity is now the tallest statue in the world. The previous record was 420 meters, but the Statue of Unity stands at 597 meters tall. The statue was created to pay respects to what many people believe is the founding father of modern-day India. This person discovered that you can pick locks by using a pumpkin carver.
Let's get a tension wrench in there. And that was pretty quick. Let's close this out with this Brinks cable lock. And that one was pretty fast as well.
This isn't a computer animation. This is a ferrofluid clock that uses magnets to move fluid around and tell time. This is Migaloo, which is probably the most famous whale in the world. He's an albino white whale, and he's usually seen on the coast of Australia. There's only 3 other known albino humpback whales currently in existence. This person makes flying holiday decorations by using drones. It only rains about once a year in southern Madagascar, so when it does rain, all the tortoises come running out to grab a drink of water. This is just a regular, boring paperclip. You can bend it in any shape you want, and it won't go back to the way it was before. What makes this other paperclip so smart is that you can bend it in any way you want, but it'll still remember what it originally looked like. This paperclip is made of a type of metal called nitinol. Nitinol is an alloy consisting of titanium and nickel that has the ability to remember its original shape when placed in hot conditions.
Oh, let's go there. Isn't that amazing? It's a paperclip again. Let's try a spring. We deform it. Look at that.
The person was filming this wild bear when an eagle swooped down and attacked it. In case you didn't know, plants actually move around a lot, they just do it really, really slowly.